Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, we'll try that. Once again, I'm simulcasting both on Facebook Live and YouTube, and I had to change some things around, and I'm not sure I like the way it's looking. At least on the... Hi, Leslie. Happy Tuesday to you as well, my friend. How are you? We're going to wait until a couple of people show up. Well, guess what? 2 people did show up. All right. I'm going to try to set this other one up, so give me a minute while everybody else is coming in. Hi, Mara. How's everybody? As everybody will see, the name of the show tonight is Ancestors Teachings. I did a nice talk a couple of weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, I should say. I'm really having a hard time with this. Anyway, all right, I'm going to leave that one alone. All right, so please share. You guys are going to like this. So many of you have been asking me about doing different teaching classes and mentorship and things like that. And over the weekend, I was with my friend Marjorie and Lisa, and we had a really great time because we did some past life regressions and readings for some folks over in New Jersey, and it was a really great time. I have to once again thank them for hosting it and allowing me to come into their home to do it, and it was really a good time in so many different levels. But one of the things that Marjorie and I were talking about were my healings and how I do that. And I know that I've mentioned before, that I would be doing teachings and things and sharing different things. And I think that's going to be through the book that I'm writing, which is Beyond Change. But mostly what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my healing technique and my healing classes. And it will be coming up. I'm developing it now because I have it narrowed down exactly the way I want it. It's going to take some time. The first class for level 1 will probably be ready by September of this year. And we'll go from there. And what is it? It's the Sacred Shadow Walker. That's what you're going to become. There's going to be 3 levels of teaching to this. And I can't find a better way to teach what has been taught to me other than to teach it in a way that is healing to so many other people. And you're going to be a part of it. You'll get certifications for each level, and it will move on beyond that. And this will be an ongoing teaching kind of thing. And I'm excited about it, but I'm a little nervous too, to be honest with you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. At Health by Choice, the weekend before last, I did a talk on ancestral teaching. And so I wanted to share it with you tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read it to you. So if you have any comments or any questions or anything else like that, please wait until I'm done. Just listen to what I have to say as I read through this. But before we begin, in all honesty, I wanted to do, I lit a candle right before I started. I'm going to light up some sage. Because Gabriel was on, and he had suggested that we do a little meditation and a clearing of energy. Not just for the show, Raw Light, but actually for all of us. We're all going through some things. I know yesterday I went through some, after the weekend, I was extremely tired. and just cook and get things going. So here's the sage, burning it. Got the candle going. I don't know so much about a meditation other than I just want everybody to be able to relax, sit back and breathe, and just allow the sound of the heartbeat, the drum. I have my drum. And we're going to invite the angelic realm and all the ancestors to come and join us now, to give us peace, to give us a new frame of mind, to move beyond our thoughts and beliefs of old, to go into a new dimension, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and showing unconditional love and advanced forgiveness to all creatures, all human life. So just breathe in and relax. Meditate on the sound of the heartbeat. Meditate upon yourself. And just take the white candle and the sage and have it go into your heart, into your physical being. And enjoy it, give you peace. I want to thank you for your participation in that. Now, while we're here in this moment, I would like very much, please, if you would share this video and this live feed on Facebook to share with your friends and let them know that these teachings that I feel so strongly about are the things from the past that we need to bring into our future. And that's exactly a phrase that I use, is that the future is in the past. And that means that our ancestral ways, the ways that were so prevalent in the way of being, in which there was peace and harmony within all indigenous tribes around the world. And I find that very important for our future. So now, if I may, I'll read to you the presentation that I gave at Health by Choice Educational Research. It was the Honoring Native American Heritage group that they do once a month, and it is done the third weekend of every month throughout the year. It's not just a one-time thing, and it's an ongoing thing. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to hear or see as far as projects with the group, if you're in the Pennsylvania area, you're more than welcome to join us, especially in the summer, because we're going to be doing some things outside. And we have a medicine wheel type garden that we're going to be planting. We are hoping to put up some different structures, one being a teepee. We do have a sweat lodge on site that's up in the woods And you're more than welcome to come and join us for the classes, but also to experience those things as well, and to become a part of it. And yes, I'm Lene Lenape, but it's not about my tribe. It's about our culture. Okay, so I'm going to read this now, exactly the way I have it written. Ancestral teachings and what they mean. My name is John Ravenwolf, psychic holistic healer, the master of shadows and energy, and also a shaman and elder. I am Lene Lenape, which most people call the Delaware Indians. My heritage is of the Wolf clan by the lineage through my grandmother. I find that when we discover the true physical heritage and our spiritual heritage, it opens the window of knowing our true self. It takes away the questioning of our true worth and gives us the stronger self-esteem in life. The wolf, turkey, and turtle clans, in which there were varieties, in other words, kinship groups within the tribal society, each clan had 10 to 12 groups, all which were a part of the Algonquin nation. The Lenape kinship system was matrilineal clans, that is, the children belonged to the mother's clan, from which they gained social status and identity. The mother's eldest brother was more significant as a mentor to the male children than was their father, who was generally of another clan. Hereditary leadership passed through the maternal line. The women elders could remove leaders of whom they disapproved. Agricultural land was managed by the women and allotted according to the subsistence needs of their extended families. Families were matrilocal. Newlywed couples would live with the bride's family, where her mother and sisters could also assist her with her growing family. Members of each clan were found throughout the Lenape territory, and clan lineage was traced through the mother. While clan mothers controlled the land, the houses, and the families, the clan fathers provided the meat, cleared the fields, built the houses, and protected the clan. Upon reaching adulthood, a Lenape male would marry outside of his clan, a practice known as exogamy, E-X-O-G-A-M-Y. The practice effectively prevented inbreeding, even among individuals whose kinship was obscure or unknown. And this means that a male from the Turkey clan was expected to marry a female from either the Turtle or the Wolf clans. And his children, however, would not belong to the Turkey clan, but the mother's clan. As such, a person's mother's brother, the uncles, played a large role in his or her life as they shared the same clan lineage. Also, in essence, what we know is in today's society a family name was just the opposite. It's been proven scientifically in modern times that the native blood of the woman carries the gene to pass from one generation to the next, and not the man. Ancestral teachings are the legacy of the elders and ancients that came before us. In knowing the general customs and traditions, we have no reason to question our way of life or being. History is past events. Heritage is a way of life. The telling of the stories to share that way of life. It relates from one to another the character, honor, integrity, and inner strength of the tribe as a whole. It gives the responsibility to each person to live by that standard. It brings on the thoughts of, it takes a village to raise a child, or I am my brother's keeper. It takes the focus off of self and onto the greater good of the whole, the tribe, the society in which we operate. Enlightened societies live by the rule of love, and everyone is lifted higher. The ancient teachings of the elders were forward-thinking. It always included the now, present moment for the well-being of all concerned, the tribe. In full awareness, the intention is to always include the key elements of life and all living things that surround us. Mother Earth, Father Sky, humans, animals, plants, the mineral realms, all is considered living and to be respected. The intention was never for themselves, but for the next 7 generations. An old proverb was told many times, "We will plant the trees, yet not benefit from the shade it creates." In the result of one's life, we have only one thing to give, the perpetual heritage of our own legacy and the teachings of the ancestors. It's our responsibility to keep them alive by sharing with future generations. In this present world as we know it, of self-gratification instead of self-realization, we have lost our way as a human race. Again, it's our responsibility to bring about change. We live in special times at a significant crossroads in the history of human experience and evolution. No time like this has ever existed before, nor shall it ever come again. With the intention of open minds and hearts based in the power of love, anything is possible. The soul and DNA are one. What we see as our DNA helix is just the description of the molecule shape of the double-stranded DNA molecule. From the metaphysical spiritual definition, our DNA is so much more. It is energy, it is light, it is memory. It is the collective consciousness of all human life that's ever existed, to include these ancestral teachings. This is not a time of learning, it is a time of remembering. You see, the future is in the past. By keeping alive these ancestral teachings that include all aspects of life, family, community, social structure, care, and respect for all the resources, just to name a few. Another proverb is, be the change you wish to see in the world. Make a difference in your own immediate world instead of waiting for someone else to do all the work. I say go beyond change. Don't just think about it, make it happen. Set our intentions on the teachings of the ancestors, not only Native American Indians, but of every indigenous belief-based culture that ever existed before so-called civilization as we know it in the modern world. For they truly knew how to live in peace and harmony in life. It's the responsibility of us all to gain the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in our lives that we too can give our legacy to the next 7 generations. And that, my friends, is the importance and the significance and meaning of ancestral teachings. So you see, there are so much more to it. There's another one. I'm not going to read through these, but maybe I'll touch on a couple of them. But you can look them up. I believe it's the Cherokee, but it's the Native American Code of Ethics. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple of them. Rise from this with the sun and to pray. Pray alone. Pray often. Great Spirit will listen if you only speak. Be tolerant of those who are lost in their path. Ignorance, conceit, anger, jealousy, and greed stem from a lost soul. Pray that they will find guidance. Search for yourself by yourself. Do not allow others to make your path for you. It is your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. Treat the guests in your home with much consideration. Serve them the best food, give them the best bed, and treat them with respect and honor. Do not take what is not yours, whether from a person, a community, the wilderness, or from a culture. It was not earned nor given. It is not yours. Respect all things that are placed upon this earth, whether it be people or plant. Honor other people's thoughts, wishes, and words. Never interrupt another or mock or rudely mimic them. Allow each person the right to personal expression. Never speak to others in a bad way. The negative energy that you put out into your universe will multiply when it returns to you. All persons make mistakes, and all mistakes can be forgiven. Bad thoughts cause illness of the mind, body, and spirit. Practice optimism. Nature is not for us, it is a part of us. They are a part of our worldly family. Children are the seeds of our future. Plant love in their hearts and water them with wisdom and life lessons, and when they are grown, give them space to grow. Avoid hurting the hearts of others. The poison of your pain will return to you. Be truthful at all times. Honesty is the test of one's will within the universe. Keep yourself balanced. Your mental self, your spiritual self, your emotional self, and physical self all need to be strong, pure, and healthy. Work out of the body to strengthen the mind. Grow rich in spirit to cure emotional ails. Make conscious decisions as to who you will be and how you will react. Be responsible for your actions. Respect the privacy and personal space of others. Do not touch the personal property of others, especially sacred and religious objects. This is forbidden. Be true to yourself first. You cannot nurture or help others if you cannot nurture and help yourself. Respect others' religious beliefs. Do not force your beliefs on others. Share your good fortune with others. Participate in charity. If any of you guys are interested in anything that I just read, I do have it on my laptop. If you would like, contact me on Facebook or just through my email, which is johnravenwolf1.com or at gmail.com, excuse me, and I'll send you a copy of that, what I just read. You know, really, I don't know. I mean, I think I just wanted to get that out. And I think that's really all I have to say tonight. So if you guys have any comments or anything that you want to share at this point, you're more than welcome. Gabriel, I'll send you a copy. Just get a hold of me in email, johnravenwolf1, the number 1, at gmail.com, and I will send it to you. And yes, I did write that. And this is, I'm actually going to include that in my book, Beyond Change. Because I think, you know, everybody's talking so much about change, but nobody's doing anything about it. I have to put out my sage. It's burning wildly. So excuse me for a moment. Wow. The ancestors liked it. It's on fire, man. Holy shit. Okay, so anyway, the love of others is the love of self. The hatred of others is the hatred of self. That's so, you know, yeah. Some friends of mine do a show the last couple of weeks on Monday on Best Psychic Source. They were talking about self-esteem, and you know, Gabriel, that's so true. You know, from cleansing to a brush fire. Well, not a brush fire, but it smells good. Yeah, I find there's so many people that their self-esteem is so low because they've been beaten down all their life. And I thought about that, you know, when it comes to like when we were children, even today, is constantly our parents think that they know what's best for us. I read a post today where a young woman was talking about her daughter. Her daughter said she wanted to be a poet and a writer. And she was trying to explain to her, no, you can't do that because, you know, you got to look at something that's more logical, that where you can make money and make a living and so on and so forth. And she just kept on talking to her about it. And I'm like, wow, that's sad. That's discouraging, because who knows what that young girl can manifest in her writings, that she channels through her spirit, this, really a part of her life mission, for the rest of the world. We're constantly telling our kids, no, don't do this, no, don't do that. The only way they're going to learn is through life experience, because that's what teaches. Words don't teach, life experience does. So, anyway, that's my take on that. So, um, I just wanted to get this out to you. It's important to me. Um, and I know you guys want these teachings, and I've had people ask me about mentoring and things, and that's why I said, and I know I did, that I wanted to try to get this stuff out in February, and it's just not time yet. I don't have everything ready. I'm feeling led that I'm supposed to hold some of this back. I don't know why or for how long. But I am going to be bringing it out. I'm going to give, like tonight, with this ancestral teaching, piece by piece. I'm going to let you guys in on, what I'm writing, what I'm coming up with, and what, or what I should say, spirit is, sharing with me, I should say. So my daughter Sarah comes on and says, it seems many are afraid to change because they fear it won't happen in a large group setting. They feel they won't be heard, no influence, etc. But change always starts with one person. That's right, Sarah, honey. It is about change. It is about putting yourself out there, talking, making things aware, and you're creating, you are that pebble that's dropping into the pond, that's creating that ripple that is going, or and touching everyone else. That was another thing that was told, that whether good or bad, when you're the pebble and you drop it into the water, and it completely, that ripple, whether you can physically see it with the eye or not, those molecules of water are moving and will hit the shore. And the way my elders explained it to me was that your actions that you put out to other people will either directly or indirectly at one point affect the entire world. Now think about that the next time that you have a reaction where you want to hurt someone, or you say something bad about a person to their face, where it's like being a bully. It makes you stop and think, because if you say something good, then it's going to brighten their day, and you show them a smile, and then maybe it'll make them smile, and then they can pass that on. But if you say something really out of anger and hatred and malice, then they're going to feel that. Then they're going to go into that fight or flight syndrome, and they're going to want to defend themselves. And then they're going to do the same thing to someone else. And that's what keeps it going, So, yeah, like Sarah said, what one person does can affect everybody. I mean, I've said it before. You walk into work and somebody's miserable, and boy, that shit catches on right quick, that, people are just like, oh man, the energy is negative here. Oh, here comes this person that complains all the time. You just feel like shit because of what that person, but you have the choice to be happy. You have the choice to turn it around, and you have the choice to say, wow, they must really be having a bad day, or there's something really bad going on in their life, and they need some empathy and compassion, instead of just saying, oh, they're an asshole. You know what I mean? So, Mara says, thank you, needed a self-esteem reminder. is connected. That's right, Leslie. That's right. It's just like, yeah, a spider web. Exactly. Hey, Max. Max is getting ready. She's going to be working the next couple days. She's taking off to go to New Orleans. Cool beans. Bring me back some beads, sister. So anyway, we're about 30 minutes in. I think I'm going to cut this short because I just wanted to get this out to you, let you know what the plans are for the future for you guys that, want the teachings and everything, but I'm going to give you even more. Like I said, it's going to be level 1, level 2, and level 3 is going to be healing that you can do not only as a self-healing, but something that you can do that's going to really amp up your energy by taking these classes and everything that I'm going to have to give all of you. Well, not giving it. You're going to have to pay for it because you're going to have to do the work, and there's going to be certifications with each level, just like Reiki. And then you can be a part of our little, our little society, so to speak, because it is going to be a closed group, so the Sacred Shadow Society is what it's going to be called, but you're going to be in the Native American Twisters, Spirit Walkers, but this is the Sacred Shadow Walker, and it's all about healing and how you can do this with other people. You can do it between yourselves, you can do it with yourself, and this is something that is very much needed. It's something that I've been gifted with, and it would probably be a waste for me to keep it all to myself. So I'm going to be teaching it, and it's going to be a pretty exclusive club, so to speak. But it's not limited to, social status or anything else like that. If you have the passion and you wish to do the work, then in these classes, I will teach you all that I know. And it's an ongoing thing. So I'm always learning new things. So through the years in the future, there will be updates and other gatherings in which we will get together. And if you wish to take it even further than that, there will be a teacher certification class. And there will be suggested times for you to practice, much like Reiki. I've heard of people taking Reiki 1 and Reiki 2, maybe even in the same class. This is going to be pretty powerful stuff. This is not something you're going to take 1 week and then come back next month and do level 2. You have to practice it and have it integrate into your system and your DNA and your energetic field and everything else. It's going to take work, but it's coming. It's coming. And it's just the right timing, because it's going to do something for you and for the people that you work with far beyond what Reiki or EFT or any of the other healing modalities are able to do, because it's time. And like I said, the first class should be in September. Actually, we already have a class that we're planning for October either 7th or 8th. And I might make that the first class because it's really close to Indigenous Day, which I thought was pretty cool. So anyway, all that stuff's coming up. So between the book and this program for healing of the Sacred Shadow Walker, it's coming. It's coming, so be ready for it. If you wanted teachings from me, you want me to mentor you, this is the program you want to get a hold of. and you're going to want to mark it on your calendar. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Because I take this very seriously. It does have a lot to do with the ancestors, and I want it to be of the utmost importance and respect to them. So, there you have it. All right. Have a great Tuesday night. Here's what we're going to do for Thursday. If you look on my page, or even better yet, if you look on my website, johnravenwolf.com, and go to where it says shop, you will see, or contacts, you'll see PayPal is there. Here's what we're going to do. Thursday's show. You give me a donation of $10 or more, and on Tuesday or Thursday's show of this week, I will give you a 10-minute reading on raw light. $10 or more. I'll leave that completely up to you. And I'm going to advertise it again tomorrow, I believe, and again on Thursday. And when I look on there, you'll have until the beginning of the show. If your name is on there that you donated an offering for your reading for the show on Raw Light Thursday night, the 29th, your name will go down on my list, and we're going to start right off the top of the show, and I will give you a reading live. Okay? All right. Thanks a lot for watching. I love you guys. Dare to dream. All right? And let's get moving. This is some exciting times. And we got the full moon coming up real quick. This is going to be fun too. So, yeah, dare to dream. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, my writing of the ancestral teachings. If you want a copy of that, johnravenwolf1@gmail.com, and I'll send you a copy of it. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll catch you Thursday night. Bye-bye.